Oh, wobba wobba.
Oh,
Wobba wobba. Yeah, what are those?
They're French caramels.
French.
French. They're from
I don't.
France. They're literally from France. Like, you gotta try this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try it, but like, France sucks.
France does not suck.
All they do is wave white flags, dude. That's the old joke.
Like the
I mean,
old
they got Paris, and that's about it.
stigma. Paris is pretty cool. I think. I don't know. Apparently, it's
Yeah.
gross. I've never been
Probably.
to Paris.
I mean, like all big cities.
I guess.
You
Yeah. I
know?
mean, yeah. It's not like New York wasn't gross when I went there. It was still awesome.
Exactly. This is very cool.
I can't open this bag.
City of
Fucking
love.
French, man. They don't know how to make a bag. What the fuck?
The French don't know how to do
is going
shit
on?
other than make bagels. Not bagels. Baguettes.
Baguette.
Baguettes.
Baguette.
How do you even speak French? How do you speak French?
Excuse me, monsieur. The mustache on your face is looking a bit like a rat tail today.
Oui, oui.
Fuck, I lost it at the end.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Oui, oui.
Oui,
Oui, oui.
oui, oui.
All right.
But
yeah.
Oui, oui.
So my uncle lives in England.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I
he's
didn't know
here.
that.
He's here right now.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the
okay.
first time he's been back to the United States in 6 years.
Was he born here?
Yeah, yeah. He
Okay.
he was born, lived in the same house as my dad did growing up,
Okay.
and he moved there. Well, he's always traveled a lot as like as an
Traveling
adult.
guy.
He's just a traveling
Was it like
guy.
work stuff, or was he just a fan?
He just traveled, man. He was working in like hospitals and hospitality and shit, and he would
Okay.
get like contracts. He's lived in Morocco
Yeah.
and Spain and a bunch of other places around the world. I think like Thailand, Indonesia. I think he's been to Japan too.
Morocco, oh, Japan.
Yeah,
Come on.
he's been around the place, but he came back. He's been back for like a week or so,
okay.
and he brought me
Nice.
these for an early Christmas present.
Probably about to slap.
They're so good.
I'm gonna set my mic down. Stop talking because this is gonna get cut.
Boom. Ah, y'all like that? Caramels, Calabrese, Albert. Sorry. I don't know. The whole packet's in French, so I can't read any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like these are.
Let me read this shit.
This is like actual French.
Fabricant, artisanal, Breton, Raton,
Yeah,
Notre Bay, Histoire,
You just suck on
Famille.
these? and they get like so soft, and then the butter flavor comes through on like the caramel. They're so good. They're
Oh, it's like a
probably.
hometown thing too.
Oh yeah.
Got a map on here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, notice how there's not really a food label,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
Yeah, man.
You got grass.
I mean, I don't
This
think
is
they
the
need
food
them.
label.
They've just got better laws. They're like, you can't put that shit in that.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Well,
So like, there's really no point.
they got grass. Don't
mean-
acid grass is also something in here. Glucides, I assume, is just glucose, sugar.
Probably.
Don't sucrase. Don't sugars. Proteins, they got fuck yeah, they got proteins.
Damn right, that's got protein.
And
Probably
cell.
has a little bit.
Cells in it.
Mm.
Where the fuck cell is?
I don't know. Maybe that's fat. Maybe that's sugar.
No, I think
Man, this
one
is.
of the first two is gonna be fat.
Oh yeah, probably. That's probably the first one.
What's the
Well, obviously we
proteins
have-
usually last on an American label.
Obviously, we have. Oh yeah, protein second last. So maybe it's salt.
Could be. I mean, it is kind of salty.
Looks like sodium.
Yeah, it could be sodium. Let's
Yeah.
research. Let's look it up
We
because
could.
I do want to know.
But yeah, so that's that. My uncle from England is back. It's been cool hearing about his stories. He lives a.
I assume he knows French.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He does speak French a little bit.
Salt. It's salt. Sodium. That's a good
Smart
one.
as shit, man.
That's a good one. I feel like I should have known that because Saul in Spanish, Sal. We'd say that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, psh,
Yeah.
French is French, man. But yeah,
French,
my uncle
French
speaks.
is indeed French.
My uncle speaks
How many languages?
German, Spanish, French,
Yeah.
and English, and I think he's learning Chinese.
Wow. I mean, most of those
His,
are similar, but the
his-
Chinese is kind of out there.
He has 3 children, all of which are daughters. He wanted 2. The second child that he tried to have came out as twins, so he now has 3.
Okay.
But yeah, they all speak, I think, English, Spanish, and German.
That's lit. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And they're, the oldest
Love to
one I
see it.
think is like 9 or 10.
Okay.
So like they're gonna be trilingual at least for like their whole life, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, the easiest time to learn a language is that,
Yeah.
like when you're learning, when you're
Yeah.
naturally learning language.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, which is why he did that. He
had them do
he
it,
was
yeah.
speaking to them.
I
It's
mean,
pretty
it'll
funny.
matter. Not, I won't say matter. It'll benefit them in
Oh,
almost
yeah.
any profession they go into.
Mhm.
Wait, which? Well, Spanish will.
Spanish, French,
German-
I can't remember if they
German and
speak
French.
French or German, but they speak one of the two at least.
Both of those isn't as good as Spanish. Not here.
No,
Well, where do they?
right.
Where do they grow up?
They live in England.
France will matter then. Probably
France,
the most.
yeah.
Well, even Spanish
I mean,
will still.
They're all around,
Matter.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's pretty cool shit. It's pretty funny when we talk to him like over Skype, because that's like kind of the only way we've been able to talk to him for the
Yeah,
past 6
so
years,
far.
right? When he's like around, because he's always got everybody on the call, like at his family, at his house, and
Yeah.
sometimes he's speaking in Spanish, sometimes he's speaking in German or French, or
Keep
you
them on
know.
their toes.
He like switches
I mean, because
just because he can, and they understand
crazy.
it. It's pretty cool.
I just had a conversation with one of my tutors for Spanish, and like he was explaining how he thinks in a certain language, and I can think in Spanish,
Yeah,
which is crazy. To
that
me.
is an interesting
'Cause
little
I'm
change that happens.
far from bilingual.
Yeah.
I know English, obviously, because I'm a native English speaker.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say I know Spanish. I know a little bit of it. I know enough to like carry on a conversation,
Right.
but it's relatively basic, you know?
Yeah.
And I think when you hit the bilingual status, you can you could talk about almost anything. And I think you could also talk specifically formally, which Spanish makes it easy to talk formally.
Mm.
But when I say formally, I think like, I don't know, like a conference kind of thing, like scientifically or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, like
Like, with
more than just like basic verbs,
bigger
and
words. Bigger
verbiage,
words.
and
That's how I want to put it.
having a more sophisticated diction, perhaps.
Yeah.
Like knowing words like sophisticated in diction in Spanish, like stuff like that. Like where
Well,
you
it's
would just
probably
say like instead
sophisticado.
of saying like hard words, you'd say sophisticated diction, but in Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big words.
Yeah.
Palabras grandes.
Grandes.
I love Spanish, dude. That shit's awesome. Sweet.
Man, Ronaldo. Such good memes.
Yeah, right. And Messi's tearing it up in
MLS down in Miami.
Florida. It's awesome
Yep.
shit.
I think they're gonna sign Luis Suarez.
I don't know who that is.
Just like another one of the legends from Barcelona back when he played at Barcelona. They've signed 3 ex-Barcelona players, including Messi,
Who are the other two?
Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets.
Okay.
And they all played together at Barcelona back in the heyday. And so they've
okay.
all gone to Inter Miami now. And I think
Wow.
there's been transfer talks of getting Luis Suarez in because he plays like in the...
That's just unfair.
I think he just plays in the
And aren't they
Argentinian
paying
league.
these guys like an exuberant amount of money?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Like
Like just like
crazy.
way too much. But it's, it's David
David
Beckham's club. so
Messi's killing it,
probably. Yeah, he's playing in a farmers league, bro.
Yeah.
It's a farmers league.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't beat us in football, though.
like, dude, I honestly think I've played in like better quality matches and at youth level than I've seen some MLS games. Yeah, dude,
Sure.
it's
They're
weird.
professionals.
Yeah, but
You got
like,
Christian Pulisic out there, America's hero.
yeah, but he plays in the English Premier League. Or no, who am I kidding? He plays in the Serie A now. He plays in the Italian league with AC Milan.
Italian? I would have thought of like the Czech league. Pulisic is like a Czech. He
He does have a
looks-
Czech name, I think.
right?
Yeah, but he's from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Pennsylvania gamer.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love that.
Pennsylvania went out to Germany when he was like 15 or 16 to play.
Oh,
with.
makes sense. Makes
yeah,
sense.
Dortmund, and then he transferred to Chelsea, which is the club I support, actually.
Chelsea.
Yeah, and then
That's a big one, isn't it?
Mhm.
Chelsea's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
top 5 in the Premier League. Usually,
Which
they're
was
they're
the
one of the
Premier League?
big 5 or the big 4, top 6, whatever. What?
What's the Premier League? Where's
English,
that?
English league.
So,
in England.
England. It's not like is there a Euro League? There's a Euro League.
There's competitions like cup competitions like the Champions League or the Europa League that run intermittently through like Europe's top teams and stuff like that.
When does that stuff start?
That starts, the European seasons usually start in August, like the first or second weekish of August, and they run all the way until like the second or third week of May. Like they go
so that's going
all
on
year.
Wow, that's long.
I mean, there's
What about
38
winter
games.
and stuff? I mean, it's warmer.
It's warmer.
It's interesting because like Britain is the same, like area on the from the equator
same
or whatever
latitude.
Latitude because
Same latitude. Yeah, as us.
But
almost.
It's a lot warmer.
Yeah,
and
I think
like
that
it snows there, but it doesn't. Not like Wisconsin.
No, not even close. Yeah.
Well, I guess is it latitude wise closer to like the mid?
I think
like
it's
Tennessee,
I think it's slightly
and,
closer to the equator than us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not by like a crazy amount. But yeah, it certainly makes a massive difference in the winters.
It snowed on October 31st.
I mean,
Halloween.
dude, like, yeah, that was awful.
Was nuts.
Dude, I was locked.
Huge. Too.
I was in Milwaukee, bro, and my car, my car.
Yeah,
it's fucked up now.
Struggles,
but it worked. It worked when I was on Tuesday, Halloween, but my fucking heat didn't work. I found out that's because I had no radiator fluid in my car when I got home. I was like, damn,
tough,
but
scary.
Yeah,
especially
so I'm driving home.
When it's
I'm driving home in a snowstorm. I can't see shit through any of my windows because they're full of fog.
You
I'm
can't feel anything.
I'm using my hat. I'm just like fucking. I can't see shit. Just driving on this highway. It was so many people. There's just snow everywhere. I was like, fuck, man.
It's amazing that you survive in that fucking rust bucket. It's a rust bucket.
It is a rust bucket, and it's missing a headlight now.
Well, it's missing quite a bit more than just the headlight.
Well, and like a good chunk of the car, but mostly the headlight, and like there's a big gash in the windshield wiper
fluid. Now you
fluid.
got a sleek, sexy wine red one. So.
Yeah, get to borrow my grandmother's.
For now,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, let's jump right into that adventure for tonight.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the
Midwest
Basement Escape.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's
it
both of us.
It feels like forever.
It really does feel like it has been a really long time for this one. I think,
well, it kind of has. When was the last time we recorded?
So we recorded the last one very early,
right?
And then this one is being recorded
it's been,
somewhat
3
late.
weeks?
Almost.
Because it would have been the Halloween episode that we filmed.
Yeah.
No, the one with Nico was recent.
It was
4. This is episode 4 right
This
now.
is technically episode 4, sort of episode 5 if we count the Halloween special.
4.5?
Yeah, it's like kind of 4.5.
Do we do a Christmas episode?
We could. What would we do for that?
Poll. So
we could do a polar plunge.
YouTube doesn't have a dislike button anymore.
True.
Do dislike buttons affect your video negatively, you think?
Yeah, probably.
They do?
Probably.
It doesn't show that much?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if we get search
engines all
like
positive.
that, though.
Maybe it's all positive. It's just like engagement.
Well,
clicks.
I don't know. The thing I always thought is like, if you like an idea, vote up. If you don't, vote down.
We can put a poll up in the video. I know how to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we could think about that way later down the line.
Christmas the thing is we have to be. It's gonna be Christmas, so we have to be free for
true,
it.
Actually,
so what the hell are we gonna do for a Christmas episode?
Dude, I don't know.
Don't. We never said that. We're not doing a Christmas.
We're not doing a Christmas episode.
That shit's not happening.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. So, I guess we could jump into like a Midwestern moments.
I mean,
with Roadhouse.
Yeah,
because it is. It's a Midwestern moment.
It's
a pretty Midwestern moment.
That was
we escaped it.
We did. We dipped.
Forced. We were forced.
We were almost forced. Yes.
So me and Matt decided that this episode was gonna not be a Midwestern escape. It was gonna be.
Well, it was. It was going to be a Midwestern escape to Texas. However, Texas was also only in the form of a Roadhouse, which is
nearby.
A big chain restaurant that everybody probably knows.
If you don't know of Texas Roadhouse, go educate yourself.
Yeah.
Banging food.
It's pretty good.
Love Texas Roadhouse.
It's
cheap
it's
steak.
really good
like
for the price point, to be honest. Yeah.
And
it's
those
like,
rolls.
Those rolls, everybody goes crazy for those rolls. I think it's like insanely gluttonous, those rolls. Like I eat one and I'm like, dude.
Oh, I throw down at Roadhouse.
Oh.
I throw down at Roadhouse.
Yeah,
I don't know
dude,
if I told you
I would
this.
fuck up.
Oh,
some
fuck it, I'll tell you
meat,
this
though.
story.
Yeah.
So this one time, there's something called Texas-sized combos.
Mm.
And this one time I was like, I'm really hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. And it's like a family tradition to go to Texas Roadhouse, like for our birthdays, because you ride the thing, right? So like every time we have a birthday, we go to Texas Roadhouse. And this one time I was like hungry. I'm a broke college student. I'm like, I'm going to get the most out of this meal. And it's not even that expensive. It's like $22. And what I got was I finished like a thing of rolls myself. Probably half. Not that many.
Yeah.
So 2-3 rolls. I got the Texas-sized combos, which comes with, the one I got was like 4 or 5 chicken tenders. They're called like critters, chicken critters.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Chicken critters. Yeah. That was a
half
funny
rack
thing
of
to
ribs
find out about.
and 2 sides, which I chose the chili and the baked potato. So I threw down, let's say 3
That's
rolls.
a lot
3
of shit,
rolls,
dude.
a baked potato, a cup of chili, a half rack of ribs, and 4 with sauce.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
to have the chicken with sauce.
Oh, yeah, duh.
And the funny thing is, I get about halfway through, and I have about half a baked potato left and the rest of my ribs. And my brother looks me in the eye and goes, well, my mom's like, you're not finishing all that food. My brother looks me in the eyes and goes, do it, pussy. And you don't have a choice.
No, at that point. When your sibling goes, do it, you can't.
And guess what?
Watch me.
I proved his ass wrong.
Yeah.
I proved his ass. And I drank a beer, too. Fuck it. I probably had a 3,000-calorie meal.
Dude, that's
Thinking back
so
on that,
crazy.
that's awful.
That's so
awful.
crazy.
But
yeah, dude, that's Texas Roadhouse.
I conquered that shit.
That's
I
Texas
conquered
Roadhouse,
it.
bro.
So
But yeah.
we didn't go to Texas
We did
Roadhouse.
not go to Texas
There
Roadhouse.
was a line of people
out
the door.
the door.
We were outside.
I made maybe about half of my foot cross the line into that restaurant, and then we were like,
Nope. Let's leave.
nah.
Because
It was
like
crazy.
we're pulling up and like this is the one in, we can say where, right?
Yeah. It was in,
This is the one in Waukesha.
it's like Waukesha, Brookfield almost.
Yeah.
Where even is that like, is that Waukesha?
I don't care.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care to. We could look at a map right now.
It feels like it's, because like the Brookfield Square
No, it's
corners
Waukesha.
are like right there.
It's Waukesha. Because the Home Depot is Waukesha. It has the other Waukesha. Like,
And the theater is
zip code.
Waukesha too, I guess. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. So, yeah.
Might be Pewaukee.
Oh, God.
No, it's Waukesha. No, it's Waukesha.
Such a weird spot.
I know, right? Like Waukesha is like half Waukesha, half like every other town around
Yeah.
it. You know.
It's so weird.
Anyways, we get there, cars everywhere.
Everywhere.
Shit's packed, and we look at each other and go, "Not tonight. Maybe we'll make an episode.
Maybe.
We'll see if we can ever get in the door."
I thought it would be funny to have a Texas Roadhouse escape from the Midwest because,
I'm always down to throw down at Texas Roadhouse.
I mean,
You
it's
know?
pretty fire. It is actually kind of gas.
But oh god, that's crazy. So packed. It was so packed.
That was so nuts. That was, yeah.
And like
That was honestly one of the
waiting room was
most
full.
embarrassing things I've ever watched. Like I walked in and I looked at those people waiting, like on the either side of the line, and I was just like, dude, that's
Where else
so
would they go?
embarrassing. Like I don't want to. Yeah, I know, but like I don't want to look like that. Just like waiting for a seat at Texas Roadhouse.
But like I don't know, Texas Roadhouse is good because
But like it's not. It's not
It's
wait.
a steak dinner. It's a steak dinner for cheap.
That's true, but
For the
it's
same price as like a nice Italian dinner, and it's steak.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, I still
I
it's
don't
not a
blame
place
them.
I would wait at.
Well, considering
It's-
the place we went to.
Yeah, the fact that
Unfair.
that didn't have a line
Yeah.
kind of blows my mind a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it was a big place,
That's true. There's a lot of seating
know?
there. There's a lot.
and we didn't even like go near the hibachi area,
True.
which it just dawned on me that they do like sushi, pad thai noodles and shit, and hibachi.
Yeah, I
which
didn't
is
even know
kinda
that.
crazy. But we went to what's it called?
Meiji Cuisine,
Meiji Cuisine.
I believe.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. So
We lucked out.
yeah,
We lucked out.
I mean it's literally like the next parking
Like
lot over
30
from
seconds up
Texas
the road.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we just like rolled up. We're like, all right, let's just try this place out. See what
Well, you
their
had been
wait
there.
is. I have been there. There's a
I had not.
great story behind
I-
that, which we'll get into later.
No clue what to expect.
But yeah, it's just like a really nice sushi restaurant, and they've got all the things. They've got a hibachi section, which I didn't even know until we went this time.
Right? Party.
Yeah,
Party
there was
hibachi.
A party.
They had like
hibachi.
lights and shit.
There was
That
like
just,
disco
flashing
lights,
every once in a while.
and the guy working there had a drum out for like singing "Happy Birthday."
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was just
We
banging
assumed
on
was
a
Happy
drum.
Birthday.
I heard them. I could hear them singing "Happy Birthday."
Oh, you could?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was quiet, but yeah, they were singing "Happy Birthday." He was banging on a drum. It was kind of
Shit was
sick.
awesome.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, we roll up to this place. We get, what do we get? We got
Pot stickers. Or
pot stickers. Gyoza,
gyoza.
I believe.
Gyoza.
Gyoza. Yeah.
Pot. If you know what a pot sticker is, it's a pot sticker.
Yeah.
It's like it's a dumpling with some veggies inside. I think these were just pork.
I think it was just pork. Yeah.
A lot of times they have like, carrots, cabbage, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. But these were just pork.
Mm-hmm.
Still slapped.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I've
But
never had a pot sticker before.
The sauce made them.
True,
the
the
sauce
sauce
did
was
make 'em.
really good.
Like the pot stickers were good, but with the sauce, which was
Depth.
soy-esque.
It was like a
Something like
it was like
that.
a sweet soy Thai
I didn't think it was sweet.
Japanese. It
I
was
didn't get any sweet. I thought it was salty.
it was like a salty, but it was like one of those like just sweet. It was kind of like a sweet and sour almost.
Yeah.
But like this, I think the sweet was
The gyoza.
yes. So
And the other nice thing that I did look at, because I wondered for a second, she recommended 2 of the cheaper items. on the thing,
yeah, she was just honest, which is cool.
Right? And, she hit it out of the ballpark, because it was really good. I think I'm not a good food critic, which you guys should probably, you got to wait for my hot takes on food places. I'd say a 9 out of 10
Yeah, overall.
for a pot sticker I've had.
Mm.
I don't know if it's the best. Chen's Kitchen, if you know what Chen's Kitchen is, pot stickers there. But do they do pot stickers? I don't think they do it during the buffet. It's like a buffet one, but it's better than New China. It's a lot better than New China. It's definitely not more authentic, maybe a little bit, but it's like Chen's is like the top tier of that like Chinese buffet. You can't really get better than it unless you're paying $50 for a buffet.
I don't know, man. I think we probably could. I know of a couple places.
Have you been to Chen's though?
No, I've not been to Chen's, but I have heard of a couple places in and around like Illinois,
Greasy Delights.
there's a one place that I know of that you go and it's a sushi buffet, but you only pay for what you leave on your plate. So you go and you get your entrance fee into the buffet, and you keep ordering sushi rolls, and when you're done, you pay extra if you have any left on your plate.
Yeah, I think
And that shit sounds pretty
Juanita's
gas.
is like that in Brookfield. Juanita's is the place Zarni likes.
I've never been there. Yeah.
Name drop Zarni. Bleep that. Zarni. Zarni. Bleep all that. I'm fucking you over with the editing, but it'll be funny on the video.
No, it's fine.
Can
It's
you make
pretty
different
early,
beeps?
so yeah.
Can you do like a boat
I can
horn?
sample you too. If you want to make a beep, I can sample your beep. That's what I did on the second episode. I sampled part of your intro singing.
Can it just be nope?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's your
I can use that.
that's your bleep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Anyways, where were
Chinese.
Meiji.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
I think it's Meiji.
Meiji?
It might be like Meiji, but I don't know.
Yeah. Awesome place. I
great.
got the Fire Phoenix roll. Did you take a picture of the menu?
Yeah. No. No, I didn't.
So I don't remember what was on mine. Mine definitely had shrimp because I could,
Yeah,
the
there was
tails.
shrimp tails on top.
It was fried shrimp. It had sriracha because the sriracha was one of the things that I gravitated towards. Eel sauce. Obviously, it's sushi, so it's got rice, seaweed, I think it had cucumber, it had cream cheese, and it had spicy mayo. There's more. I think there was tuna in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's the gist. The sriracha, the shrimp, the fried shrimp, and then the cream cheese spicy mayo made it, and it was
Super
you
good.
tried it.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Super good.
And then soy sauce, I throw down some soy
Dude,
sauce.
he really likes his soy sauce. And I mean, to be fair, it is good. It's super good.
I would drink soy sauce.
That's
Probably
kind of crazy,
That's
bro.
probably not, to be
That's
honest.
probably a bad idea.
If they made a soy soda, a soy sauce soda, I'd probably drink it. Would I enjoy it? Maybe. But I'd try it. I'd definitely have to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd try that too. I'd be like, what the fuck? What is that? Like, I don't even drink soda. I'd be like,
And what was
all right,
yours?
what would that taste like?
Yeah.
I had the
Ring of Fire?
Ring of Fire, yeah.
It's the Kiss of Fire. How was
Kiss of Fire, yeah.
Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
What's the
How
song?
does that song go?
It's the one with the people
Ring
running.
of Fire. I think it's something
I
like
wear this crown of thorns. That's a different song by Johnny Cash.
Mm.
But Kiss of Fire. What was on it?
Kiss of Fire. There was spicy crab, I think. Yeah, spicy crab. There was like a sriracha and like spicy mayo. There was white tuna. Obviously, the whole rice, seaweed. They were actually maki rolls specifically.
Probably a good thing to mention.
The menu
that
had
actually know
menu was
sushi.
really cool. The first page of the menu, when you opened it up, was a
Packed.
little bit of a guide to
What you were getting.
what exactly type of sushi is.
What
Yeah.
was the one that I was explaining to you and then you found?
Nigiri.
Rigatoni? I come up with good ones every once in a while. The rigatoni sushi. So it was the nigiri?
Nigiri, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And then the maki rolls is like the classic.
Yeah,
looking
the
sushi.
classic rice
I guess-
wrapped in seaweed.
I mean, the nigiri rolls are also pretty classic.
Yeah.
Just with the
The
rice
rice
and
block and the meat
tuna
on the top.
usually.
Yeah.
sometimes salmon, stuff like
Salmon.
that.
I definitely see a lot of salmon in that way.
Yeah.
I love salmon. bro.
But yeah, both those were really good. I'd say mine was a 10 out of 10. I really love the Pick and Save sushi, and I will stand by it every day of my life. But it was way better.
Dude,
It was
I
way
have
better at this
been
place.
I have been eating so much sushi lately.
Mm-hmm. Like actual sushi or like
No, like actual
Pick and
sushi.
Save.
Like I said, it's this episode isn't going to air till next Friday. It's my girlfriend's like favorite thing, like food,
Okay.
sushi. And I've been eating a lot of sushi because we just keep like going to sushi.
Wait, don't you mean
places.
your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
No, yeah, so I've been eating sushi all over the place. So we went to Chicago, we got sushi,
Okay.
like all of the sushi in Milwaukee. We were about to go to this one place that we walked in and the wait was like 30 minutes and we're like, nah,
Tough.
it's tough, but I think we'll probably end up going back to that place sometime soon.
Yeah.
But it's her favorite thing, like sushi. So I've been eating a lot of good sushi, and I gotta say, Pick and Save Sushi, I once was a massive fan. Like I love that shit.
Well,
But and it's the ease of access, of course.
Exactly.
It's like super nice, but
it's
like
it's
taste
basic.
wise, bro, like 3 out of 10.
Well, and the other thing that I've realized,
spoiled,
I don't
bro.
know why I realized it recently, but Pick and Save sushi has one flavor. That's it. But when you have almost any other sushi, like that eel sauce,
Oh, yeah,
you
there's, like,
notice, and the mayo, and,
Development, yeah.
But like at Pick and Save, you have like the
There's
fried onion ones, which
Mhm.
taste like the same every time,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have like the spicy ones with like the orange
Mm-hmm.
drizzle on them, and they taste the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the more yellowy ones with the avocado
Mhm.
taste the same every time. But
Yeah.
like the ones we had tonight, not that they necessarily each one tasted different, but each one had its own kick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you get it straight out of a kitchen, you know?
Yeah. Like not homemade,
it's not
but
like-
like chef made.
Yeah,
Like
And
you
it's
know,
not
there's
just, like,
there's
plastic
heart
wrapped.
put into it. You know? They're
Yeah.
not just processed lined out.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, whenever I go on these adventures, I always envision myself like Ratatouille, where he's taking bites and like the fireworks are going
Just
off.
like,
And I've learned to do that with like all food.
it's
But
good.
you don't do it with a Big Mac.
No.
You do it with a good piece of sushi.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's a little spark with a Big Mac. If you
I've
get
never
a good
had
bite.
a Big Mac.
Never had a Big Mac.
Not once. And I've already sworn to never have McDonald's again, so I've missed out.
You're not really missing.
I'm
much.
never gonna have a Big Mac in my entire life, and I'm totally okay with that.
I mean, it's like as for like a 30-second burger goes, it's good.
yeah,
But like,
it also probably literally just tastes like salt
no,
once you have a developed.
it just
palate.
tastes like Thousand Island, like fatty out.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That's kind of what. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
The Big
what
Mac
that's
is like the
about.
one that actually they put sauce on.
Yeah,
The rest are just like ketchup and mustard.
yeah. I won't lie though. Back when I was a child, I fucked with McDonald's pretty hard.
Well, everyone does.
Yeah, I mean,
That
it's
was the
hard not
night that
to.
your parents were like, "We're going to McDonald's," and you're like,
Wow. Fuck. Can I get a concrete? Wait, what do they call those? Not a concrete mixer.
McFlurry?
Yeah.
Never really got ice cream at McDonald's. Oh, the shakes.
Oh.
We got shakes.
We would always go and get the like seasonal shakes, like the what do they
The
call that one? The Shamrock
Grimace
Shake. Shamrock Shake, pumpkin spice shake. Like we would
Pumpkin
always,
spice.
I think they did
I
one
don't
of
think
those.
I've ever had. Well, once.
I think
maybe.
they did those. Maybe
The
not.
Grimace one. I didn't
Never
get to
had a
have the
Grimace
Grimace
shake.
one,
I
but
didn't
I
have
didn't
that either.
trust it.
I thought
Not
that looked
'cause the
vile.
like the marketing, but like purple.
Yeah, like what are you putting in that, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
And
Scary.
it's not because like the trend with it. Like I wasn't worried that I was gonna get like whatever happens jizzed on.
yeah. What
by
is it?
Grimace?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I don't know how else
Were you worried
explain
about
it other than jizzed on. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna stop talking before I say some out of pocket shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of just a weird thing.
It was cool. It was funny,
I guess.
and it's like it would be better now because like spooky season, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then we went to Oscars. Oscars.
Ice cream and like burgers and custard. Is what it's
I was
called.
gonna say, don't say ice cream.
It's
That's
right.
sacrilegious.
It's not custard. It's not ice cream. It's custard.
It's custard.
Very different.
Get your facts right, buddy.
Yeah, very different.
So we went there just for the dessert because
Yeah.
we probably could have gotten dessert.
I checked the whole menu. There wasn't any.
There
that I could
wasn't,
see.
huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't see any.
Wow, and it probably would have been expensive.
I bet you it might have been on like the drink menu. That's probably where it was, but I didn't check that.
Yeah, no, should. I think it'd be on.
Sometimes they put them on those, and there
Drink
might have
menu?
been even dessert drinks. Who knows?
I mean, I can't think of anything like classic, I guess, like stereotypical Chinese, but like Chinese food that's a dessert. Because they have everything. Like Italian is cannolis, and
yeah,
like bar food is custard or ice cream. soft serve.
tiramisu. Love tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Which one's that?
Italian. Yeah,
Like biscottis.
that's a breakfast pastry usually,
Yeah.
or it's like a cookie, I guess.
But
you
like
can eat it
you have
whenever.
stuff like
But
that,
I
but I can't
do
think of one that would be
absolutely
like Chinese.
yos those in my
There's one we're
fortune
not thinking of.
cookies. Fortune cookies. I don't think that's really Chinese, is
I was
it?
gonna say
That's not true.
it's Panda Express.
Yeah.
I
And it's,
love-
and it's,
have
a
you
lot,
ever
it's
s-
pretty much all Chinese takeout now, in America at least.
Have you ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty?
Probably, yeah.
The Panda Express fortune cookie one.
Yes, yeah.
So funny.
That one was a really good episode.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the better ones in the later seasons.
Season 6 was pretty good. I mean, the last one was really funny with the lightsabers and the fucking when it's falling, like if you drop it vertically.
Oh man, I don't know if I remember that
Can you
one.
watch that one?
I don't know if I watched season 6.
Outside of like that lightsaber, well, the season 6 had the fortune cookies.
Oh, well then I must have seen season
Yeah.
6. Huh.
But
I don't remember the lightsaber part.
Oscars.
Yeah, it was cool. What'd you got?
I
there?
got the grasshopper pie flavor of the day.
Yes.
So just like regular custard, because they have 3 different flavors of the day there.
Yeah, vanilla, chocolate, and the flavor.
No. Like the pumpkin pie.
Oh right, they have a different.
And then what,
kind
the
of dessert.
taffy apple sundae?
Yeah, taffy apple sundae,
And then
which
they
I
have
should
like
have
a
got.
regular custard flavor. I got the grasshopper pie, mint ice cream with Oreos.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever, I don't think anyone watching this video has probably ever had a grasshopper,
Mm.
but I've had it once. It's like a dessert milkshake with alcohol in it. It's very supper club. esque,
Hmm.
popular at supper clubs because people drink, eat steak, and then have milkshakes as their drink.
Yeah.
And then you had the
I had the pumpkin pie shake of the month.
Yes.
And
Did you finish
it was
that, by
pretty
the
good.
way?
No, it's in my fridge.
Okay. I was going to say, you had a lot of it left by the time we got back.
Yeah, it's in my fridge. Maybe I'll
But,
drink it later.
I mean, can't go wrong with custard. Oh, and the environment at Oscars.
Environment.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Loved it. It's like that classic place that after like a Little League baseball game, the family goes to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they play into that. They have like cops, I guess. I don't know. There's probably a cops type place everywhere in the States.
Probably, I would think. Yeah.
But
Oscars is one of the local ones. There's
yeah.
only 3 locations. There's like a Sheboygan, a Waukesha, and a Milwaukee one, I think.
yeah.
West Dallas, maybe, or something.
I want to say there's one New Berlin, but I think that's super off. Delafield, maybe?
No, it's not Delafield.
No. But
maybe
it's like
Oconomowoc.
they call your order up.
Yeah.
And then, I didn't say this to you at Oscars. How do I say this? The missing art of the glizzy. Places should offer hot dogs because hot dogs slap.
No.
No.
No,
You haven't had
dude. Hot
a
dogs
good
are so
glizzy then,
gross, dude.
They're so
They're
good.
so gross.
No, but
Yeah, the
come at
custard's
me.
gas.
The chicken tenders are bad. The burgers are bad. Fight me. They have
I do
cheese
like the
curds.
chicken tenders, though.
Not even that good.
No, the cheese curds are kind of ass.
not even
real.
that good for a cheese curd.
No.
It's
But
disappointing.
they do sell them in like family style portions, which gives you like
Really?
50 of them. It's like a
Ooh,
big ass
I knew that
box,
about the fries.
which is pretty fire. Yeah, they do that for cheese
And
curds
the fries
too.
are good fresh.
Oh yeah.
Not
you wait
fresh?
5 minutes.
Bad.
Shockingly.
Bad.
Although that's most fries. To be honest. Yeah. I think most fries get
Yeah,
pretty
that's
bad once
true.
they get cold because they just get wet.
I don't know.
like
Yeah,
gross.
no, all fries are kind of bad.
Yeah, cold. You gotta have them hot.
What's the quintessential fry? Like fast food fry. Granted, you don't go to a lot of fast food places.
Chick-fil-A.
See,
The
and
Chick-fil-A
I
fries
think that's
are
a really good
kind
choice.
of crazy. Like they're just kind of nuts.
For me, it's tied, and they're both really greasy places. A fresh McDonald's fry is like uncomparable.
Dude, I can't eat those. I don't like those. I've never liked McDonald's fries.
It's super greasy,
It feels like
but
eating
it's a
like
good greasy.
it feels like I'm eating a
good for
shoelace that was like deep fried and put
Really?
through and put through like a mountain of salt, just
You
like
want-
dipped in a mountain of salt, just like
Yeah,
I can't.
so good, so good. I love the fresh ones. Not fresh are still good, and then cold obviously are not good. Cause,
Yeah, cold fries are kind
but
of.
you want to know what like is tied for me? Because I've been
Hmm.
enlightened.
Hmm.
This is because of my brother. He loves Taco Bell. Nacho fries.
Oh, dude,
That fake ass cheese.
Yeah,
Slaps.
yeah.
That shit
Taco Bell
slaps.
has crazy food.
Yeah.
It's
Taco
honestly-
Bell's underrated.
Taco Bell is kind of like one of the most slept on. Well,
Mhm.
I don't think it's slept on. I think everybody loves it, but
It's almost like a
it's
taboo.
it's almost like it's just like a really weird like timing thing. Like you only ever want Taco Bell like occasionally
when you're drunk. No, it's when you're drunk.
Yeah, when you're fucked up, that's when you want Taco
But
Bell.
like
drunk,
they play into that shit. The party
Yeah.
pack, the 12 party
Yeah.
pack.
no, they
I
know
mean,
what they're doing.
You
They know what they're
get,
doing.
Get drunk and have a Doritos Locos, and
Dude.
you tell me that it's not like
The
slapping.
craziest thing ever, dude. Doritos
Uh-huh.
Locos Tacos are like one of my favorite
Awesome.
things ever.
And they sell them at the store. They sell them at Woodman's. They sell Doritos Locos like
The
hard shell
shells?
tacos.
Oh, you're right. I've bought
Mhm.
those. Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. I just wish they had the Cool Ranch ones still. That's
But like
what
nacho cheese just fits.
nacho cheese is good, bro. But
Cool Ranch?
yeah, dude. They had Cool Ranch when they first launched them. They had Cool Ranch for like maybe I don't know a couple months or a year.
I don't know
I
the
thought that
taste.
shit was so gas.
I love Cool Ranch Doritos, and they're flat out better
yeah
than nacho,
the nacho cheese. I think nacho cheese in
But-
Dorito form is kind of ass. In the taco shell,
Yeah.
it's hard as fuck.
Well, because it matches.
Yeah, because it just like goes.
it just fits.
Everything is. It's like yeah, and you also
But a
unless
Doritos-
you also get it in a
Okay.
walking taco. It's gas, but
Yeah.
walking tacos. You have that shit at lunch in like middle school or
We-
whatever.
Kind of.
They brought that
We
shit
did.
in for us like I think halfway through my 7th grade year. They would like every like 2 weeks we'd have like walking tacos and there was an option for like nacho cheese and like regular and bro,
We didn't.
oh my god.
We didn't.
And you could throw your own shit on there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we
so
couldn't
much.
do that. They gave it
so
to us.
much. Yeah, it was crazy.
No, what I remember is the nachos
Mm.
with the cheese and like the meat. I loved.
Oh, dude,
I
nacho
loved
day.
the beef, like that shredded beef.
Yeah.
Awful.
You had shredded
Probably
beef?
not shredded on
Ground beef.
ground.
Yeah, dude.
It slapped.
So good.
Greasy.
So disgusting. So vile, but like
Good.
so delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
We did soft shells or like soft tacos, like flour.
Oh, they would do
And they were
both.
thick.
They would do both. At ours.
Yeah, I don't know if
Ours
they really
was
did Fritos
balling,
though.
bro. Ours was balling.
Yeah. Oh, school lunches.
School lunches were crazy.
Love
bro.
school lunches.
Yeah.
I learned in Illinois they call the matchsticks. I can't say it. Mozzarella matchsticks.
Bosco sticks?
You call them Bosco sticks too?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
What? You've never heard of-
Mukwonago didn't call them Bosco sticks. We call them mozzarella mac sticks.
Huh. Yeah, they were Bosco sticks to us.
And it was
were
just
they
like flour, butter, mozzarella cheese. Like a string cheese tube of mozzarella cheese.
yeah,
In just flour.
like flour, like a dough?
Yep.
Ours were like dough. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like dough. It was like
and they
yeah.
were like usually came in 3.
ours came in 2.
Oh, 2.
They were long, big. They're actually
Ours
solid.
were like, and then like the 3 were that wide. So, yeah, we didn't have Bosco sticks. That's interesting. You call them Bosco sticks?
I think that was literally the name of the brand or something.
Oh, maybe.
It might have been.
They call them Max sticks, like MAX sticks, one word.
Mm.
And McQuantico. And now you know I went to McQuantico. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Who cares? McQuantico. But what was your favorite school lunch? Was it the walking taco?
No. Actually, it was Asian bar. Dude,
what?
we could make rice.
Asian
We
bar?
could make rice or noodle bowls and throw like teriyaki chicken on there.
We didn't have that shit.
Dude, it was crazy. What? They had orange chicken. Oh my god. They had beans, rice, fucking like just vegetables, and then you could throw like sauce on there. They had all the like different sauces. They had like General TSO, sweet and sour, like oh my god, that was crazy, dude.
We did not
Crazy.
have that. We did not have. I don't think we probably had any Asian food.
Dude.
But for
Shit was
us,
nuts.
for me, it was the tacos because that meat was just
The
top tier.
tacos. Yeah, dude. After that, it's walking tacos
And the
for me.
chicken sandwiches, did they get bad? Like
Yeah.
middle school, elementary
Yeah.
school, and like the first part of high school, they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chicken sandwich was like the day.
Oh yeah,
And then something happened where they just weren't good.
yeah. I think that's a lot of food these days.
Blame Michelle Obama. She fucked our school lunches.
She did.
Those green beans slapped though, and the peaches.
The
Ooh,
peaches are gas.
just canned peaches, but
Yeah, I know, but
they
still,
slapped.
it's a peach. It's good.
True. Love a good peach.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go shit my brains out quick.
Okay,
So if you want to keep talking,
we'll see.
go for it. I mean, you
Fuck else am I gonna do?
should just nope whatever I'm saying right now, or you could just leave the part of me shitting in it.
Yeah.
Up
I
to
mean,
you.
we'll see.
I'm gonna go take one of the wildest shits of my life.
I think this is probably the better way for it to go. I think when me and Brett just like riff, like fuck the prompts. Certainly, you'll have to let us know which one you like better for the like 2 people that ever respond to any of this shit. And this is deep in the podcast, so honestly, nobody might see this except for me. But yeah, let me know if you've watched another episode before that. Probably, well, the first episode kind of was more like this. Second and third were more like prompt heavy. Just let us know, you know, if you're an avid listener. Let me know. I'll see what you know the audience thinks. I'm always paying attention, just so you know. We are on that shit. I'm reading comments. I'm responding. I make fun of Brett a lot in like the description. Well, I've started to anyways. You should definitely read those if you want to find a funny joke, and also comment things, because you know, I'm just trying to find out things about you guys, because you're obviously going to know a lot about me as you hear me talk like an hour at least every 2 weeks. So you're going to find things out about my life and how I behave and how I speak and who I am, really. And it would be nice to gauge a little bit from you guys, because that would be, I think, I don't know, I want to have a transactional relationship with fans, like especially while like this literally has almost no audience. Like, it's really easy for me to just like respond and be very present with you guys, which is, I think, pretty cool, and something that I want to continue as long as like literally physically possible. Once I run out of the hours in the day at which I could use to respond to like DMs or comments or whatever, that's when I'll have to stop. But until then,
I hope I'm in frame when I did that.
until then, I was asking the audience how they liked this form of the podcast, where we focused more just on like us bouncing ideas back and forth and
okay.
Thinking, or more like prompt stuff. So I posed the question. Who knows if anybody will even get that far?
Fucking Schwarzkopf will.
I hope so.
Schwarzkopf
I hope
will.
so. She is our number one fan.
I've been
so.
told. I've been told by multiple people. No, just one. I don't want to say I won't lie about that shit. That like they love our podcast.
I've been told by actually quite a few people.
Right?
Yeah, like almost 10, I think. Like, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, I would certainly want a 12 gauge. That shit would be so
no,
cool.
bro. I use a bow and arrow.
Oh, it's smarter. Smarter.
I wouldn't be as cool as Daryl,
Right.
and I wouldn't be as cool as Katniss.
Right.
But I'd be slinging those.
But
fucking
you might
arrows,
as well, yeah.
right?
I used to be really into bow hunting back in the old wee childhood days.
Yeah.
But I think when I was like 11 or 12, my grandpa finally bought me a bow, but it was a right-handed bow,
And you're left-handed.
and I'm left-handed.
Fuck. Yeah.
And after that, I never shot another bow and arrow.
I would never
It was
think
funny.
that a bow would have a handedness to it.
Well, you look down, you
I
pull,
guess, 'cause
you
the
pull with
sight-
one hand, and you look with one eye or
Yeah,
whatever.
but
so.
I mean, usually they look symmetrical. But like the
Some are,
sight,
but some of them aren't. And the one he
Yeah.
got me wasn't.
not
So, yeah,
ambidextrous for the win.
yeah. Fortunately,
Make
I'm not.
ambidextrous water bottles. It's ridiculous. There's just not enough of them out there.
True. Yeah,
I
I'm
never
always
thought
getting
about
like
that.
smooth ass water bottles because I'm
Mhm.
left-handed.
Yeah, and you have to. You
Yeah.
have to live like that.
Yeah,
It's a sad world we live
it's like
in.
what else am I gonna do? Hold it upside down?
Exactly. Well, that's an Australian
True.
way of holding it.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should move to Australia.
Because then you could actually drink out of the water bottles there,
Mhm.
huh? Australian episode?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Australia,
Maybe.
bro. No.
Dude, what would be crazy is recording an episode in the outback.
We'd both die.
Nah, man. Just load up on a couple jugs. Hop
I'm
in a van.
I'm a tough shit that likes to talk trash. I would not fuck with a scorpion.
Scorpions aren't that bad.
There are animals you do not fuck with. And it's the rattly boys, the fanny boys, and the stingy boys. You do not... And leeches.
Leeches are crazy gross, man. Freaky, man.
Leeches get me,
They
bro.
just...
But like, here's the thing.
Yeah, no.
If I get bit by a scorpion, I'm not going to look at
Stun.
you, say, fuck it, we ball. I'm going to say, hey, Matt.
I'm
fuck,
crying.
And then I die. I'm just going to keel over and die right there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to tell my mother I love her
Depends.
and be like, fuck,
Depends on
this
which
is
one.
it.
Depends on which one. I'm sure they have anti-venoms for all of them, too.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I mean,
I'll take the chance.
I don't know, man. People go out there all the time. It's not that bad.
But even something as like squishy and cuddly as a koala, those fuckers are nasty.
Well, they live on leaves, poisonous leaves.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's what they eat. That's all they eat. They just eat
They
leaves.
eat poisonous leaves?
Yeah, eucalyptus and high volume amounts is like
Really?
toxic, at least to us.
Can I rant about pandas?
Sure.
Dumbass animals.
But
You've
they're so
probably
cute,
heard
though.
this. You know how dumb a panda is?
Yeah, they're dumb as hell, but they're
You
cute.
want to know? You want to
They
know
roll
why
around and
pandas
shit.
are lazy? Because they can't digest bamboo. What is the only thing a fucking panda eats?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they can't digest bamboo. It's like if a human only ate celery. Your caloric intake for celery is negative because it's like water, and then how much you burn, like the fiber or whatever is in celery, takes up more than what the energy you get back in it is. That's what bamboo is like for pandas.
Why are they so fat then?
I don't know. Probably because they don't do anything all day.
Yeah, they're just
they-
busy digesting shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
And they're carnivores. They're natural carnivores, but they won't eat meat because they won't hunt because they're fucking lazy.
That's crazy.
So
What?
pandas almost went extinct. We had to save them. Had to. There was nothing that the panda was going to even try to do to stay alive. We had to. We forcefully bred pandas. Forcefully bred them because they were just going to die because they eat bamboo and do nothing all day.
That's crazy.
You know, a little thing. Cute, but dumb as fuck.
That's insane.
Uh-huh.
That's so weird. It makes. Oh. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how that fucks up the evolutionary chain of like animals in general.
Yeah.
Like what? I mean,
God
makes you
said it was
think of-
time to go.
I know. It makes you think about what else
Yeah.
we've done. That just like
Yeah.
changed shit.
Well,
I mean, you could think of a ton of things like dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Dogs are a thing.
Another thing I think of is bugs.
Bugs.
How did we affect that?
Well,
But
we've
the thing with
ruined a lot of
bugs
their habitat.
is that they don't live
That's with
that
everything
long.
else. True.
So I don't think that the bug population would be all that crazy.
No.
But you think of a lot of things like horses. I don't think horses are native to like North America.
I think they are, but only like a little bit of it.
Okay.
I think like out in like the southwestern parts, like near like New Mexico or maybe like even Nevada or something like that.
Okay.
I think they might be like the more like
Oh yeah,
desertous,
I think
like
they have
plain
Mustangs and stuff
region.
out there,
Yeah.
which isn't like a classic horse, but it's a form of it.
Yeah.
But like the classic, the honeybee,
Mm.
or is it the honeybee? What's the other? What's the bumblebee?
The bumblebee. Right.
Is an invasive species,
Yeah.
but it's a beneficial
Yeah.
invasive species, which I find interesting.
It is an interesting concept.
Yeah.
To
Like,
find yourself in a place.
Not yellow jackets, but hornets are one of the two are actually naturally like supposed to be in North America. It's supposed to be. That's an interesting conversation, like the introduction of animals to an area.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we brought them in, then it's an issue, but sometimes
Is it
things-
though? Because like in the case of
can be.
honeybees or bumblebees, whichever one it is, I don't
Mhm.
remember. They're beneficial for like
Yeah.
pollution,
Pollination.
pollination. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, totally. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many species that are invasive are beneficial or not beneficial. I mean, I can tell you zebra mussels suck. That's kind of it.
Yeah, a lot of water
Waterways.
born.
They fuck up the lakes out here, man.
There's a fish too. I don't remember what it is.
Fish.
Yeah, like the perch or something.
Oh, really?
That's not technically supposed to be in lakes, but
Huh.
it thrives in lakes.
Weird.
So yeah, there's a lot of things out there that we don't know about.
Yeah,
'Cause,
obviously.
yeah, where do we go from there? I don't even know what else to talk about. What's your favorite beer?
Here's a Midwestern moment. It's actually
Yeah.
something I wanted to talk about. This is the first glass that pops up in my my cabinet
As it should be.
because I live in Wisconsin. Yeah. But honestly, though, this beer, out of all the light beers, tastes the most like piss to me. Like, it's not the worst one.
Bush for me.
It's not the worst one, but that one tastes the most distinctly like piss to me. Granted, I haven't tasted a lot of piss, so I don't
personally
know.
don't know what piss tastes like.
I've
but
tasted it like once or twice, but like, don't worry about it. Maybe a couple more times. But
if this judgment is coming from a guy that pisses on his feet. Pissing on your feet can get rid of fungus if you didn't know.
are you sure?
Yep, athlete's foot. It won't, like, if you have athlete foot, it won't, like, get rid of it, but it prevents it.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I've had athlete's
Pissing on
foot
your
like
feet?
twice.
That, and you, like, with jellyfish things, you piss on it.
I thought that was a myth.
It might be a myth.
Hmm.
I'm no jellyfishologist.
I
so.
guess.
Back to beer.
Back to beer.
What's your favorite beer?
My favorite beer?
If you had to, like, choose one.
I don't know, man. I
You
don't
get-
really like beer.
You get to choose a lifetime supply of beer for free.
If I get to choose a lifetime supply of beer for
Mhm.
free, I'm probably choosing something like
I have an idea, and you're going to be pissed
good.
But I like Miller Lite.
Yeah.
The truth is, I like Miller Lite.
I would say it's my favorite of all the light beers
yeah.
because it's not that
Spotted
bad.
Cow isn't light, right?
No, it's not. I don't think it's a light beer at all.
I'm fucking tired, man. It's been a long day.
Me too. I've got a long day tomorrow too. But then I have off Monday, bro. It's the first week since
wish.
since this is
How
my
do you have off Monday?
we closed Mondays for winter. There's no more Mondays.
That's sick.
Yeah. So I actually have a day off
And you don't
every
have
week.
class on Monday?
For the first time, like literally, this is my first day off since September. Every day since the beginning of September,
Wow.
I have been either at school or at work. And that's a 30-minute drive either way for me.
That's lit.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
Monday's going to be pretty fucking cool. Hopefully.
Do you want some crack?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
get-
I've
I'll
got to
get you
do
some.
something special for
I'll
it.
get you
So I
some.
might as well just like knock myself the fuck out, get stoned.
Yeah. I had other thoughts.
Oh, you want to talk about the chopstick situation?
I knew you were gonna say that. As soon as you
'Cause I
said
have
you want
a
to talk about.
I have a story. I have a story about it too. So basically, we roll up into this very nice,
Meiji.
very nice Chinese restaurant, Meiji
Yeah.
Cuisine. And you know exactly what's on the table. It's a plate, a napkin, and chopsticks.
Chopsticks. No fork.
Nope.
Some places will give you some silverware, but
Right.
this place,
Nope.
no.
Off the bat. And you were feeling a little
Well,
unsure.
I was
right?
completely honest with Matt. I've never been able to use chopsticks in my entire life.
Yeah.
I
Which is,
say I don't have the
I think
dexterity
it's
for
a
it.
common problem in the Midwest, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
I'm not
anywhere
used
else
to
where
it.
if you don't eat it.
I mean, I didn't
you
know how to use a fork until probably
Used a
2 years
fork.
ago. Like when I would cut steaks, I would like hold the fork down like
you're
this,
one of those.
and I would fucking
Just-
like grind in that motherfucker.
Oh.
Me a few seconds to get it out.
Yep.
Maybe like 10.
Yeah.
And I did the same shit with some
With one
sushi.
sushi roll, dropped it in the soy sauce.
Dropped in the soy, and it took me a
10
little
seconds.
bit longer
Yeah,
to get it out.
Wasn't that crazy?
Other than that, I handled it pretty well.
Yeah, you did well.
But I in part not blame it, but I give credit to the sushi because
Sushi
it's
was-
easy to
yeah.
eat with chopsticks.
Yeah, maki
you know?
rolls are not bad in terms
Exactly.
of eating
Like,
with
if I had to
chopsticks,
eat
'cause
pasta-
you can just kind of clamp
Yeah.
that whole thing and just go.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if I had to eat pasta, I would have went insane. Like it would not have worked.
Like noodles is much harder,
Yeah.
in my opinion at least. Although I don't know, I didn't think it was that bad. The only time I've actually like successfully eaten noodles with chopsticks was kind of a high pressure situation because I went with my girlfriend to Chicago and we went to this
Yeah.
Japanese restaurant and it was dark as shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
so dark in this place. They have black like plastic chopsticks. I don't know if they were plastic. They might have been like I don't know, coated wood maybe or whatever.
Painted,
But
who
like they
cares?
were slippery. They weren't wood chopsticks like where you got that like grainy grip. They were like literally just like slippery ass chopsticks. They were black. The room was so goddamn dark. I could barely see her across the table. It's like this big of a table, and I'm like,
Christ.
I'm just in there like, damn. I mean, she was struggling much more than I was because
Oh, okay.
this is where eventually I'm going to get to the final point of this, but it was like that was the first time I've ever eaten noodles successfully with chopsticks, and that was tough. Like it's tough.
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, you kind of
you kind of gotta like balance it.
at
and
first
like,
you can kind of probably just scoop it,
yeah,
and you know,
and then once you get down to the little bits, you gotta like, and that it gets
Work
pretty
on it.
crazy. But yeah, I somehow managed to scrape away with that with all of my dignity, but. Every time I go and eat with chopsticks at a restaurant, I like have flashbacks every time
yeah,
to back when I was Probably. I think this must have been either freshman or sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
My girlfriend at the time was half Korean. Yeah. So, at one point we had gone out to Milwaukee. There was something to do with her dad's work. There was like an event or something, and I came with. And afterwards, we went out to this ramen place, and I still don't know what ramen place it was in Milwaukee. I've been trying to find it. I don't know if it exists anymore. I have to like go to all of them still to like figure out if that's the right one because I can't really remember it. I remember like kind of how the layout was. The food was awesome, but I'm there. I'm the only one at this table that like really kind of doesn't know how to use chopsticks, and we're all getting ramen. And they don't give you a fork, right? So I'm just there like, fuck, I gotta do this shit.
Yeah, this
And
is
I'm
awful.
just,
This sounds
I'm just
awful.
I'm just there. Fail miserably. So bad. Like so bad. Like atrociously bad. Like I can't get
Yeah.
anything into my mouth. And her dad just asked me, he's like, you need a fork? I was like, yeah, I think so.
Fuck. The
And then
dad too.
yeah, I know. And I think he went up and asked for a fork for me, and that was probably one of the most embarrassed I've ever felt in my entire fucking life. And since then, I have made sure I know how to use chopsticks. Like I have trained myself to use chopsticks since then. Because that
Yeah.
was horrifying. Like it was awful.
That sounds pretty.
It was
pretty
so
fucked,
bad.
dude.
It was so bad. It was But yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So now I know how to use chopsticks, which is cool. Yeah. I guess.
Well,
Net
and
positive.
the other thing we talked about is if you sit down and like the bamboo, what was that, episode 2, I think? No, that was episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah.
That place, sit down, they give you chopsticks, but
And
they
a
also give you like a fork and knife,
Mhm.
like your classic silverware. And like that, I didn't necessarily feel as bad not using,
Right.
the
If they
chopsticks.
give you the option,
right?
you might as well take it. Like I think I used fork and or
After a
spoon
while, yeah.
because I had like a soup. I was using a spoon.
Well, and you had rice.
Yeah.
Which-
I think I was just like, fuck it. Why
Yeah.
not? Like it's so much easier.
But the place we went to today doesn't give you a fork.
yeah, and you're not gonna
And,
ask.
I don't know, with sushi. Sushi to
I mean,
me
does it
is
even
like,
really help that much? Like, just like, I mean,
Right?
sure it helps, but like,
yeah, but you're gonna mutilate.
yeah, you're still gonna fuck it up. It's probably gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like, just like, scoop it up with a fork. So it's like,
Mhm. Or just
honestly,
eat it with your hand.
yeah, that's true.
To me, I mean, you definitely do eat sushi with a fucking chopsticks.
Right.
But like,
pick and save sushi, I will eat with my hand.
yeah, it just toss that bugger in there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
We're learning.
Yeah, we're picking up things, escaping the Midwest slowly but surely, one episode
We're
at a
getting there.
time.
We're getting there.
One episode at a time. Is there
Trying
any
to
section that we want to hit?
Well, I can't think of any.
Are you sure?
I'm always down to do a draft, but I know you don't like those. 'Cause
I don't-
I'm way better than them at you. So.
Oh, right, buddy. No,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think it kills the energy.
Yeah.
I think we're less funny when we have to think too much.
True. I mean, we're thinking pretty damn hard right now.
I don't know. I'm kind of just floating, vibing.
True.
In the inner spaces between thought and words.
I'm half asleep. To be honest,
Sometimes
I fucking clocked
upside
out.
down is right side next.
What the fuck?
And behind backwards is sometimes up and down. But never before has next door been upside the west.
Sure. Sure. That racked my brain.
That was actually hard to say. Like that,
Yeah.
saying words that make no sense in a sentence
Words-
kind of is difficult.
Words
Actually,
are hard.
like trying to make zero sense is actually kind of hard.
Than making sense.
Yeah, it's almost harder to like formulate a.
How the fuck do the shrimp fry the rice? How do they do that?
Wait. I don't know. How do they do that?
Right? Like I get a
I mean,
chicken.
they have like.
I
they
think a
have six-
chicken could fry the rice.
A chicken could probably fry the rice. They've got a beak and like legs.
But like,
I mean,
how does
shrimp
the shrimp?
have like 6 arms or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's tough. Forever be
I mean,
unexplained.
proportionally, rice is pretty big to a shrimp.
Oh,
It's like almost be like a turkey dinner for a shrimp.
right?
It's like big.
No, bigger than that.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the size of the shrimp.
I mean, you're making for like a shrimp. You're making a whole room-sized dish,
Mm.
and then you're jumping in that hoe.
Yeah. Damn, that's really sad.
Right?
Just like
And then they put
to
them.
like yeah.
Who puts them in there? Do they
do they
decide
do it?
to?
Do they just kamikaze that shit? Just
Do they
right in
know
there?
that like they make the dish?
Do they know that they're supposed to go in it, or are they just cooking it?
And then they get
Who
put in
taught
it.
them to cook?
When they learn to cook, do they know that they're going to end up killing themselves
I don't
in the
know.
rice?
Who knows? Oh man, we gotta
Is it a
get
greater
shrimp on
purpose?
this podcast.
We do have to get shrimp on this podcast. You know who we're not going to get on this podcast? Fucking krill. What's your opinion on krill?
I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on krill.
Everyone has an opinion.
They feed whale sharks, which is cool.
Only purpose.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Mm-mm.
I'm mad I even had to think about him.
Mad.
I'm mad. I'm
Yeah.
upset right now. Krill? Fuck krill, dude. Screw him. Screw him. You want to know what I think of krill? Pompous douchebags. They're pompous douchebags. When you think of like sea life,
Yeah.
you think of fish
Mm-hmm.
and what other crustaceans?
Like
We just talked about them.
shrimp,
Shrimp?
crabs, lobsters.
But guess what?
Mm.
You know krill too.
Yeah. I guess.
Guess what you didn't mention?
Krill.
Krill.
Yeah.
But those fucks, those little, they just take up all the popularity. Because you know what krill are.
Mm-hmm.
What do they really do other than feeding a whale? A whale can eat shrimp, I bet. We don't need krill.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Think about that. Hate them. And they just take all the spotlight. We're the ones that feed the whales. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we don't even need whales.
No, I like whales.
I like whales a lot too, but
But we'll just feed them with shrimp. I mean,
yeah, I'm
the
sure they
shrimp
could
are
eat
killing
shrimp.
themselves in the rice. So
Yeah,
they already like
we've
don't-
got a lot. We've got enough shrimp. Yeah,
maybe they'll eat the crawdads.
maybe. Who knows?
Crawdads.
You ever had a crawdad?
No, I'm not.
Me neither. We gotta go to some like broil, like some.
Yeah.
Oh,
a really good
Uh,
crawfish.
I think
Red Lobster?
Nico's got a bunch of. I've never been to a Red Lobster. I've never been to a Red Lobster.
It's not.
No, I don't think it's.
I mean,
good.
it's seafood. No, it's decent. I mean, as for seafood goes, I think it's comparable to like
I feel like
Texas
it's-
Roadhouse or an Outback Steakhouse.
I've always thought of it as like the Applebee's of seafood.
Yeah. That and like a place we don't have here is Long John Silver's, which I never
That's
thought
true.
of.
That's always
Like we
that's
know
more
the
south.
name.
That's more southern. Yeah, I think they start having them once you get down to like Indiana.
Yeah.
I
guess
think
we also know
there's some in
Popeyes. We
Indiana.
have Popeyes here. There's
That's
a Popeyes in like Waukesha.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I've never had Popeyes.
Where is it? I'm gonna look it up now.
I think I've only
There's
ever.
a Popeyes near
I've never had Popeyes. Yeah, I've had KFC like once.
That's probably not a bad thing.
I didn't think it was very good.
Other than the Colonel himself, it's like meh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the ad's pretty funny. The branding's pretty good, but besides that, I didn't think the food was all that great. People always say, what was it, the biscuits? KFC
Oh,
biscuits? That's
they're-
what they say they were good? I didn't think that was crazy.
KFC biscuits.
Maybe
no,
it's the
no, they're
Popeyes
known for being
biscuits.
dry. That's what they're known for.
Yeah, I think that was mad dry.
Like you eat one and you're
Yep.
coughing for the rest of the day. There's one in Kenosha because I was in Kenosha today,
Mm.
and one of my buddies mentioned it. Like, hey, there's a Popeyes there.
Mm.
So that's where the closest Popeyes is. Popeyes is known for the biscuits.
Ah.
Because have you ever had like a classic Southern biscuit? It's
Yeah.
very different than like
yeah.
the biscuits that you'd have with like biscuits and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess biscuits and gravy is a Southern thing, but like
Right.
they're very soft.
Mhm.
It's like a loaf of bread.
No, yeah. I used to live in the South. I've had those. They're very, very good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What,
Yeah.
Carolinas or something?
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right
The
on
worst of
border.
the two.
I don't think so.
Fan of North Carolina?
The college?
State.
State. In
Mhm.
general? Yeah. Cool ass state.
They got one thing.
Very pretty.
Myrtle Beach. And the Tar Heels.
That's in South Carolina.
I thought it was north.
Nope. Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina.
They just got the college. That's it. That's all they got.
They got the college, but they've also got like the mountains and the Outer Banks.
You know who's got better mountains? Colorado. You know who's got better Outer Banks? Netflix. Prove me wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, prove me wrong. What's an Outer Bank?
It's the chain of like islands that like runs just like like 30 to 50 miles outside of the state. Like it just kind of connects, I think, in Virginia, and it just like kind of runs outside the
Oh, that's kind of cool.
east of
That's kinda
North
cool.
Carolina, yeah.
And Netflix still has a better one, though.
I think they were supposed to be filmed in that place. Actually, I don't know where they filmed Outer Banks, but I don't think it was the actual Outer Banks. Maybe it
It's
was.
probably another Outer Banks. Is
I don't know.
Outer Banks like the geologic name for it?
I
Or is it like
Can't
the
remember.
Everglades?
can't remember.
Because Everglades is just swamp.
I feel like there's a different name, but I think
Like it has its own name.
yeah, I think the Outer Banks is what it is generally referred to in pop culture now, so that's kind of what it is to me.
Yeah. Like the one from Netflix.
Yeah, man. I mean, the last
I've
time
never seen that show. Have you?
Outer Banks?
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 seasons, and then after the second season, the writing got so bad that I was like, yo, I can't watch this.
Okay.
Like, it's embarrassing
Yeah.
me as somebody who, like, kind of cares about writing and film. I was like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
The dialogue
reminded me-
got
I've never
so
seen it.
bad. It's kind of funny. Like, it's just how all the Netflix shows go for the most part.
Yeah.
Besides, like, I think Stranger Things is probably one of my best examples of it not getting that shitty, but that's because
Yeah.
Netflix like employs the
Well,
Duffy brothers.
yeah.
or
Well,
whatever.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It's
they do
because
that.
the Duffer
which is why-
brothers run it.
Yeah, which is why it's not that
Yeah.
bad. But
But
yeah,
I don't think
Banks,
Outer Banks has that.
No, they just got Netflix like running that shit. Whoever they
Yeah.
employ and
Whatever director they choose.
yeah, dude, that.
I always thought of it as like Maze Runner, like premise wise.
Oh,
But it seems
it's
more.
kind of
it
weird.
seems more
it's
like-
weirdly similar, kind of.
Really?
In like a mystery kind of like twisty turny way.
Okay.
But a Maze Runner is
Isn't
a way better story.
Like a treasure though. Like they're looking for a treasure.
They're looking for treasure. They
So that's
find
more
it,
like
gets
Uncharted,
stolen,
I
and
guess.
then it gets stolen again, and then it gets stolen again, and then it.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't watch the rest, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. They like ran away from Outer Banks, got stranded on an island. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just got really dumb.
Madison Klein's in it. I
Yeah.
think your name's Madison Klein.
Madison
right?
Klein,
Something
yeah.
Klein.
Yep.
Yeah. I've never seen the show. I'll
Nico's
never-
down bad
never
for
watch
Madison
it.
Klein.
Nico's down bad for a lot of people.
Nico's down bad for pretty much anybody who he is
Attracted
at least fairly certain is female. Like
Yeah,
50%
yeah.
chance. As long as it's like 55% chance, he's down bad.
Another story. Right as we're walking into Oscars,
Mm-hmm.
this fucker taught me the ways of Butterfingers. So I don't know. Have we talked about this on the podcast? We had.
I think
right?
you've certainly mentioned that my nickname is Butterfingers before.
So Matt is good at dropping shit.
Very good.
Sushi.
I mean,
at
yeah, we
Woodman's.
talked about me dropping the light bulb in the
kombucha.
first episode.
And today, like we were mentioning it at dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Well, you got to drop something at some point."
Well, we thought you were going to be Butterfingers this episode because of the
Oh, 'cause
chopsticks,
the
thing,
chopsticks.
but then you
But I
kinda did
wasn't.
all right. So
And then we're walking into Oscars, and I look over at Matt, and Matt, did you like toss them up?
no, I was trying to put them in my pocket.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, I was trying to put them in my pocket. I just
It just-
fucking dropped them.
Right on the ground, which it's insignificant. I mean, you just
No, yeah,
dropped
I mean,
your
it was just my
keys.
keys.
But it's weirdly consistent.
No, yeah, I always drop shit. Like I'm dropping shit all the time.
I'll get you like a stock for Butterfingers or some shit like that. I'll buy you stock from Butterfingers.
That'd be funny as shit.
Yeah.
Nestle stock.
Yeah, right. Is it Nestle?
Yeah,
that does
probably.
Butterfingers? Fuck
There's
Nestle,
like
dude.
there's like 2 options. I think.
They're assholes.
I think there's literally like 1 option, and I think it's Nestle,
No, Mars.
owned by Nestle.
Are they?
Pretty sure.
No. I think
Yeah.
Mars is the competitor.
You think so?
Company known for the confectionery arms and its manufacturers: Mars bars, Milky Way, M&M's, Skittles, Snickers, Twix, Bounty. Let's look up Nestle. Because Nestle has the chocolate milk. Or I've never had Nesquik.
I've never had a Nesquik either.
Really?
Yeah. No
It's
idea.
probably like a Yoo-Hoo, I'd assume. Is Yoo-Hoo dairy?
I think so. What else would
Because
it
they
be?
call it a chocolate drink. They don't call it chocolate milk. Have you ever noticed that?
That's suspicious. No,
Yeah.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, they do. But I think it still has like a form of dairy in it.
I would hope so. The fuck? It's
You
just
didn't know
like
that?
chocolate sauce and water.
Chocolate drink.
Dude, that's crazy.
Oh, so Nestle has their own bar. They do Crunch.
Ah, yes. Nestle Crunch.
Butterfinger,
What do you
Baby
think about
Ruth,
Crunch?
Raisinets. Crunch slap.
I think Crunches are gas.
They're pretty good.
So good. I would go crazy for a Crunch bar back in the day. Like, I don't know what it is about Crunch, but, dude. It's so different when you got those, like, popping rice things. It's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, look.
That's
Chocolate
suspicious as
drink.
Fuck. That actually looks so gross in that photo,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, it looks like a... It looks like a weird version of like the Starbucks coffees, like the frozen Starbucks coffee. Look
Oh,
up
yeah.
if you haven't. If you don't know what a Yoo-Hoo is, it's just like it's a chocolate drink.
It's a chocolate drink.
It's like chocolate milk, but it's like 2% chocolate milk.
Mm.
The way like whole milk is to
Yeah.
skim or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that version. Because now, if you look it up, it says, "Shake it, Yoo-Hoo chocolate drink."
That's suspicious.
And I can't believe you didn't know that.
No.
It's hilarious.
I mean, dude, I just avoid all that shit these days.
That's true.
I watched
mean,
a
like,
podcast recently that was talking about the food systems and
Mhm.
our like human diet and our, like the industrial human diet, the commercialized one where we eat like 6 things and that's it, and like why our like ultra processed foods and how it's like ruining our health, and everybody knows
totally.
it, and there's nothing we can really do about it
Well,
because
okay.
there's like 6 companies that own everything, or like 4.
yeah,
And then you're like, well, fucking shit. What do I do? Pay 50%?
$80.
Pay 50% more, or like just die slowly, but like way faster than I should. I don't know. And but yeah, I don't know what the solution is to that. I mean, it's trying really hard. I try really hard not to eat that shit. It's so hard though, because I mean, it's everything. Like everything is just ultra processed shit. But that's why I couldn't tell you the last time I drank a Yoo-Hoo. Probably when I was like 6.
It does have milk in it.
Okay, that's good.
So the ingredients, number 1 is water.
Ah, makes sense.
High fructose corn syrup.
That's number 2. Always a
sense.
good start. Yeah.
Whey, in parentheses, from milk.
Yeah, usually what it comes from.
Contains less than 2% of cocoa. Ooh.
Oh.
Alkali process. Fuck, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Although alkaline is just like basic.
Yeah, it's just,
Non-fat dry milk.
dry milk. Okay.
Probably
I mean,
just
yeah, you just
evaporated
gotta,
milk.
yeah, you just gotta mix that shit with the water anyway.
Natural and artificial flavors. And then sodium caseinate, which is from milk, again, in parentheses. And then corn syrup solids.
Nice. What is a corn syrup solid?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But again, I mean, if
yummy.
you've seen a fucking Yoo-Hoo,
Yeah, man, those things look gross.
like you look at the liquid in that thing, I'm not surprised. I've only had 1 or 2 in my entire life. But
yeah, some of that shit is scary, man.
I think it can't be considered milk because it has so much water in it.
Yeah, probably.
So that's why they call it chocolate drink. Also, another thing, shout out to MatPat in Game Theory. So you probably don't know who that is. He made a video about chocolate.
Mm.
I'll have to show you it because it's terrifying.
Mm.
So in order to call yourself chocolate, you need to have, like, in the U.S., I think it's 30%,
Cacao.
like cocoa. but in like France it's like 40. In Britain it's like 50.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. is one of the lowest, not the lowest, but one of the lowest.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense.
But you can legally call your candy chocolate tea if it doesn't have it, but you can't call it chocolate. So, like if you read Hershey's, you won't see chocolate. You'll see chocolate-y. Like Butterfinger is called chocolate tea, crunchy tea, peanut buttery.
Damn. Yeah, that makes sense.
And like these little things that like you see, I'm gonna look up Hershey quick.
Yeah, like the loopholes.
Because Hershey is just chocolate. Well,
it's supposed to be. Damn.
Oh, yes. So Matt, what do you see there? What are you reading there?
Milk chocolate? Hershey's milk chocolate?
But what aren't you seeing? Just chocolate.
Yeah.
Because they can't call it chocolate. Legally, they can't call it chocolate. They can call it milk chocolate. And dark chocolate is more chocolate.
Yeah.
Like
usually
classic cacao.
The percentages of milk chocolate usually range from like 65 to 90 some percent, even if you want to get that dark. Tastes pretty bitter at that point, but it certainly is better for you. Cacao itself has a ton of good properties, good minerals, vitamins. I use cacao a lot in my coffees because we have like real cacao powder at work, and I use that. I make a crazy what is it called? Spicy turtle.
You're seeing them now. You're gonna freak out because there's a lot of them like that.
So that's M&Ms.
M&Ms is milk chocolate. M&M chocolate candies. So chocolate candies
is not chocolate.
Is not chocolate.
Right.
Yeah. I'll look up Butterfinger because that's another good one.
Yeah, I mean, I've always known that Hershey's tasted like cheeks, bro.
What?
I think Hershey's
tastes good.
No, I think Hershey's tastes so bad. Once you have like real chocolate for the first time, you realize that Hershey's tastes like literal ass cheeks. Now I'm looking at Butterfingers.
And it doesn't even say chocolate.
Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. Dude. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Wow.
Like even, I bet Kit Kat too.
Yeah. Crunchy.
We're exposing all you fuckers today.
Yeah, fuck Nestle and fuck Mars. All the corporate candy conglomerates.
Milk chocolate.
Up these guys from France.
Milk chocolate. Kit Kat is milk chocolate. So, you know a little bit more about our legal system.
Up Farden Artisanal.
Yep.
Fuck Nestle.
Dude, I don't know if I do that. They'll come for our ass.
Man, what are they going to do? Give me a lifetime supply of Hershey's and see if I die fast?
No, they might just kill you, bro. You hear what Nestle's done? Like they use like they're not coal mines, but like mines, like child labor, like awful
So does
shit.
like everything else that's like that big. You don't get that big without doing that shit. I mean, look at the fucking like the warehouse lives of Amazon workers, bro. It's torturous. But like, what else are you gonna do, man? People want their overnight packaging.
Yeah. Even Ghirardelli. We're pulling on all the bases here. Dark chocolate or chocolate noir.
I thought Ghirardelli was kind of gas too. But that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
and it's like this one's milk chocolate. Terrifying. And he goes in the actual video. Watch MatPat's video because he does a lot more of like the actual science and he does all the percentages and shit. And basically, milk chocolate is there's two halves of the cacao. There's the seed, which is like the powder that it creates, and then there's the butter that they make. And what they do for like milk chocolate is they have more butter, less cacao seed, and then a fuck ton of sugar. And then dark chocolate has less butter and sugar and a little bit more cacao. So that's what the difference. So like dark chocolate is more cacao bean itself or the seed or whatever. But it's still Not good for you. A lot of high fructose corn syrup. Shit. So, you learn that. Fuck it. That's the lesson of the day.
Yeah.
Don't trust like anybody.
Yeah. Don't trust anybody.
Especially chocolate brands.
Read your ingredients
the
list
worst ones.
and think.
Or don't, because it's
and when you
terrifying.
look at things with a filter. Always think. Milk chocolate is fake. Fuck Nestle, you fucking pricks. Milk chocolate is fake.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We'll end it right there.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Thanks everyone for watching the Midwest Basement Escape.
Thank you. Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment on your favorite style of jacket.
Yeah.
We're in the cold.
It's getting colder.
Winter months.
It's getting colder. It's essentially winter.
Favorite. I mean,
here.
It snowed. So.
Yeah, it's winter here, which is awesome.
Favorite style of jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot us a like.
Yeah.
And
like
what
the
was
video.
The thing we
subscribe.
You were talking about whether people liked.
Oh yeah.
Like this form.
Let us know. Hopefully, I will be able to put a poll up, or just
Something
leave a
like
comment on if you like this format better than the one with all the prompts, or
we could leave
whatever.
a comment. We could leave 2 comments.
We can also
and
leave
people
a comment
could like the
and
comments.
comment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll do one of the 2. We'll have a poll on there somehow.
Yeah, somehow. So let us know. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon.
What?
Yeah, all that shit.
We're on Amazon and Apple Podcasts?
I've got us on everything, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
dude.
who the fuck's listening to us on
There's
Apple Podcasts.
people, man. And
that's wild.
Yeah, man. So
shout out to that Belgium person.
Yeah, shout out to that one Belgium dude.
You're awesome.
He's downloaded another podcast. So he's a repetitive fan from Belgium.
He came back.
Yeah, dude.
That's sick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was him, but we have another download from Brussels, Belgium. So either he told a friend or he hit the second episode up or third
Belgium
episode.
Trip?
Maybe,
Belgium
man.
Trip?
I'd be down.
We will still do the escape. That is like the core part.
That is the core part.
It will stay in the podcast.
But whether we do the prompts or not.
Exactly. Like drafting and haikus.
Yeah, but we will
all the
always be having an escape of some sort. So yeah, thank you again for watching the episode. It's been Matt.
It's been Brett.
We'll see you on another one.
Are still escaping. Will we ever escape? Come back to find out.
Come back to find out.
Thank you.
Ciao.